going to be getting? We've got Joey Dupuis and Mike Matthew playing on one table, and Lucas Fracasso-Werner and Greg Antonakis on table 8. So, as you see here, we got a bunch of people in the room. Of course, Greg Antonakis talking with Pete Genovese. We got Jeremy Sosi, who's standing over a shot. Dave Longo sitting there with Lucas. They're all getting ready to play. I told them they got a couple minutes before we get this thing started, so everybody's going to get settled in, and we're going to start. This match up in just a little bit. I'm going to get the commercial going for Yale Billiards, and I will be right back with more of the action as I'll tell these players they can get ready to start. Alrighty, we are back on the stream. We are here. I got two great people helping to co-host this semifinal matchup. That's right, it is the ladies' Sharkstream Invitational champion, Joanne Corbett. She's in the booth.
Hello.
And I've also got I don't know why these didn't take over. That's all right though. Writing his name is a chore.
Yeah, he's gonna drop the hyphenate.
Yeah, I don't think his mother will let him do that.
Yeah, apparently not.
But Greg Antonakis facing Lucas Fracasso-Werner. No, the score is not 11-6. It was from the previous event. That's all right. I'll fix that real quick. And we also need to make sure that Mike Matthews is also fixed as well with Joey Dupuis. So, I've also got another great person in the booth with me. That's right, none other than Bart Ravezzi. He's in the booth.
Hello, everybody.
Say hello. Just so you know, Bart, because the microphones pick up virtually everything, no need to worry. Just relax and enjoy yourself in the booth, and everybody can hear just about everything.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I was getting used to the headphones.
Yeah. Now we don't need to. Utilize them, thankfully. So
it's pretty
so
nice.
That's the
setup.
live feed there.
Yes, this is the live feed over here. This is all we got. Make sure that we're sharing the stream. That's not Ryan Cullen. That's actually Joey Dupuis that you see over there. So we're gonna fix that because none of my changes took effect, which is unfortunate. Whoops. No, not Joey Dupuis with the lowercase d. There we go. Joey with the uppercase. And
Well, this should be an interesting match because 2.0, he's going to be free stroking.
yeah, I mean he's
I'd be willing to
already
bet.
made his money back in terms of the overall tournament. I mean he spent $290. He's already up $750. So
I can say though, as watching him come up through the years, he's been very impressive in this event. He's been really playing well.
I drank your water. My apologies.
That's okay.
Yeah, it looks like he's catching another gear. He's finding another gear for sure.
He's been traveling a lot, which is good for his game.
Mm-hmm.
And he really has been impressive in this event. He's really been playing well. I've been watching it since it started at home, and he's really been doing well.
I mean, anytime you take down Pete Genovese and Ryan Cullen same tournament, that's
nothing
wrong with that. That's a fact.
Nope.
You know?
No, and convincingly too. He almost dominated that set with Ryan.
Yeah, that one miss. I mean, if Ryan wasn't capable of putting together packages like he does, I mean that set would have been done in a big hurry. So, alrighty.
Well, I think it's going to be a very interesting two matches on both these tables. You got four great players and then you'll have the finals. One guy from each one going in to the final set
Yep.
for the big money.
Yeah, and as you see here, Lucas is on the break. So just so it's noticed that it's noted that even though Lucas has played every single match on table 8, I should note that everything was done 100% randomly. Pill bottles were drawn for both tables 4 and table 8 for each individual match. So all of the players were there when it was drawn. Again, everything done completely randomly. So for Lucas to be on the same table, it just so happens to happen that way. But either way, is it a blessing or a curse?
I think it's a blessing, and obviously the finals are going to be on table 8, correct?
Yes, the finals should be on table 8. Yes.
Because I was thinking about that, and Joey Dupuis, he's played all of his matches on table 4,
Yep.
but he's used to a tight table, so
He's
going to be able to adapt, obviously.
I think Joey's going to adapt to whatever he's given.
Yeah, in the sandbox.
Yeah, he's he plays on the tight box at Snookers all the time, being his home room up there. I fear he's not going to have much of a problem adjusting.
No, that table looks tough. How big are those pockets up there?
They're about the same as here.
Okay, I thought they were a little tighter.
It's they're both about the same. But he's used to playing on that, and he's the type of guy that's going to adjust real fast.
Yeah.
He's going to tighten up and just make focus more on the balls and the shots, and he'll be fine.
Yeah, he's a very, very impressive player.
Yeah, he's very seasoned.
And we start off the game here. Greg on the run to start.
Greg is very impressive too this tournament. He's played really well.
Yeah, Greg has played really, really well. And judging by what's going on table 4, I'm already seeing Mike on a 9 ball. So we're gonna actually see here if Mike gets to flip a beat after that. I think Mike just started with a break and run. I could be wrong on that because I'm not seeing him actually flip the.
No, he did. He
looks
just didn't
good.
flick his number.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah, he flicks it after he racks.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see which side he lands on so that I can keep track of his score. But Mike might be up 1-0 already on Joey.
I noticed that Lucas has slowed down quite a bit from his usual speed.
Yeah, he's playing pretty serious. Of course, he's got a big nut to crack in order to profit from this tournament. So.
Oh yeah, he has to
You
really.
never told me what color I am.
Take your pick. Actually, I have you.
I'll be the
on-
home one, the green one.
Yeah, be the home one.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the side. I didn't tell. I've been telling him so that I could keep track on the.
I see. Yeah, that way you don't lose track. Well, that makes sense.
Yep, and that makes it so all I have to do is look down at the score and I can update the score.
Yeah. So that answers our question. Huh?
Yeah, Mike's up 1-0 already with a break and run. So.
Yeah.
Well, getting out there and playing in different places are what's going to really bring his game up. Playing on different tables, different rooms, people he doesn't know, or he doesn't know how he plays, and he has to get out of the gate.
Yep.
So he's going to have to, doing that, you have to really jump out of the gate, especially, against guys you don't know their speed like you do when you're at your homeroom.
Yeah, exactly.
So when you go somewhere else, you really have to step up.
Lucas just played a carom in the side pocket. I didn't see that coming, but
Yeah, so Lucas goes up
Yeah.
Lucas goes up 1-0 there.
yeah, it was
So-
a twofer.
We'll update the score for here, and I'll pop over to table 4 real quick. We'll update the score. We'll get a look at Mike's second rack here.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Mike. I talked to him, a little bit, and recently, and he said that his experience, basically is starting to learn how to win.
Yeah, I mean, when you're beating guys, the caliber that he's beating left and right. I mean, what do you do?
Yeah.
He's playing a lot of pool. He's getting in a lot of action. He's just getting a lot of reps at the table, and it's really paying off. He's definitely jumped. He's definitely jumped a speed or two.
Yeah.
Well, I think Joan probably agree with me that, this is when you got to get good at pool is when you're younger.
Yeah.
And it's when you have to be out there playing everybody, traveling around the most that you can if you want to get up to a high level.
Yeah, I
And
agree with that for sure.
And these guys are at that age, him and Lucas, Joey and stuff, where they're out there playing, going everywhere, playing everybody they can, and that's how you're going to learn not to miss anything, and play smart and play good safe, and it's just seasoning.
Yeah.
You're just getting out there and learning how to win.
Yeah, and like the younger guys, their brain it's easier for them to learn than us old goats.
What do you think was the biggest seasoning for you, Joanne, when you were out there?
I gambled. because people didn't. There was no instructional videos, and there were not very many people willing to just help you. There were some people that helped me a little bit, but there was only one way to get your feet wet, and that was to gamble. And so I used to gamble cheap, but I used to gamble, and I learned to always go after people that played better than me. And I'm still to this day. That's how I play. So yeah, I cut my teeth gambling, and if I didn't lose money and have that pressure, I wouldn't have been the player that I was.
Yeah, I mean,
that was my choice.
Yeah.
You know, that was the only way. That was the only road I saw.
alrighty, Joey on the run here. Looks like the 7 ball is kind of hung up on the side pocket there.
Okay.
He's a little hooked on the 4.
Okay, there it is. Yeah,
four,
it's in,
4 balls up top.
yeah, he can't. He's stuck
Okay.
behind it.
Yeah, so
he
he's
snookied himself.
yeah, so
I didn't
Can he
even see.
spin
The,
around it?
I didn't even see the
Not to
ball.
be accurate though. Yeah.
yeah, if he's thinking try to go around like this,
That's
it's,
what he's doing,
Yeah.
or he's jumping.
He's half a jumping.
he might be going full Q jump here. Oh, he just spun it.
spun it. One mess ate it.
Wow, how good do you move to spin around it and then not leave much? You gotta like that.
Well, he ended up good with it.
Yeah.
He got a good. He
And
did
at
it
the
right.
right
and got a good
speed.
roll.
Keep an eye on what's going on table 8 as well. Seen Mike already fire. Seen Lucas already get up early on a carom.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
he let him back in.
yeah, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate for Mike. Greg is on the run over here. Looks like he's got a pretty free run out here. And
Yeah,
we'll
it's a little tricky. Got to shoot through a couple windows, but he'll be all right.
yeah, we'll give you just the
Eyeball.
lowdown for those of you guys who haven't seen Greg Antonakis. This is just a small lowdown of what we know is homeroom gallery billiards, playing out there with a Southwest 12-4 Revo. Soft tip from Predator Victory. Skill level, open speed, 676 Fargo rating. And that's an established rating, not an estimated one. We had some players that had estimated ratings here. He's been playing for quite some time. Won a couple of Joss Northeast events. Took 7th, 8th in a Turning Stone Classic. Also was part of the Lucky Strikes pool bowling tour for a little while. Won a couple of events there, and won a qualifier for the Camel Pro Tour and played a couple events on the Camel Pro Tour when that was around. So
Yeah, I remember
Greg's
the-
no joke.
I remember the Camel Pro Tour. They used to
Yeah.
hand out packs of cigarettes
Yeah.
to everybody.
Yep.
Remember that? They throw cigarettes at you, and they throw. I think they were like playing cards and like hand towels and blankets. I used
And
to
that-
have all kinds of Camel stuff.
And that's where the khaki felt came from. Was the camel tour?
The what?
The khaki felt.
The
Oh,
khaki
is that
felt.
what that
Oh
was?
my
Okay.
goodness.
The felt that
That beige felt.
Yep, that
Oh
was
my
the.
God.
They're the ones that had Simonis make it for them special, and then
Oh,
it became
man.
like a regular thing. Because nobody was using it, and they said we want something to match
Yeah.
the
that
cigarette. So
Yeah.
so they got camel. they
makes
got
sense.
yeah. So it was that was the first was the Pro Tour was the first place that stuff came up.
Well, unfortunately, Greg's gonna let Lucas out to an early 2-0 lead here because he just gave that rack away. Unfortunately,
His cue ball's perfect. He stretches, one strokes, boom. You know what I mean?
yeah, you
This
got to be
kid-
careful. When he was playing Rob, I don't know if he's employing the same trick now. I mean, he's gonna tell us to the day he's blue in the face that he's not gonna break the same way that he broke when he was playing Rob. But I mean, why shouldn't you? If it's working, you may as well. He dialed that break in. We'll see how he breaks coming into the second rack here. Let's take a look over at table 4 and see where the action's going over there. It looks like a new rack, and as soon as it comes over, it looks like
1-1.
Joey ended up winning that rack. So 1-1 tied up here. Mike Matthew, of course, is he's in a bit of a pickle. I'm sorry, he's in a bit of a match here with Joey. You know, playing Joey is never an easy feat. I've played him before, and let me tell you, it's it's a daunting task.
Well, that's the way you get better. You play monsters to turn into one.
Yep.
You know, they teach you one thing: either play really good safe and get out, or get out.
Yeah.
You don't have many options after that.
Just because I'm curious, we'll head back to table 8 real quick because Lucas is about to break. We'll see if he employs that same softer break that he used against Rob when they started going on that tear.
Well, here he comes. Let's see what he does. Yep, there it is. 2
Yeah.
balls. Let's see if he comes up with a shot.
No, he's not gonna. The 9 ball's gonna hide. He's gonna get a shot on the 2, but nothing crazy. You know, I mean,
He's gonna lock him up.
I've been seeing that 4, 5, 6. It's on the same side too. I mean, this pattern is. I can tell that not only is Lucas soft breaking, but he's pattern racking. I can tell because that's
Yeah.
come up at least 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, the 2 ball's heading towards the lower right-hand pocket. If it had a little bit
Yep.
more legs, it would have been a makeable ball.
Yeah, and because of that, you're seeing very very similar layouts in there. And again, there's no rule against it. It's there's no rule against, as long as the 1 ball's in the front, the 2 balls in the back of the 9, doesn't make a difference. They can break how they feel as long as it fits regulations. Joey on a tough 4 ball here. Made that, drained it.
Yep, and he got good position. A little bit farther than he wants to be, though.
Yeah, he's been hitting this ball kind of hard here too. I've noticed that he's really let the cue ball
Well,
go here.
Well, I think because these tables play a little faster than snookers.
Yeah.
And then, but this is a tester right here. This is not an easy shot.
Yeah, this is a good stroke this is a good one for your draw stroke.
Yeah,
Yep,
there you go.
and he hit it nice. Hit it real nice.
Very nice. Now, aren't these new rails on this table too?
Yes, they are. We actually had a slight emergency on this table. Oops.
Yeah.
I was trying to add a donation.
Dropped a bolt. There were some spare parts.
Oh no, not that. We had a emergency prior to that Nick Marino came down and fixed for us. One of the rails had kind of died off. You know how every once in a while you'll just see a rail just start to lose its form, and
He fell a little short here
Yeah.
on this.
he did fall short.
I don't think it's going to be a big problem for him, but it still wants to be closer than that, I think.
Lucas is still on the run for that break and run as well.
Yep.
Joey made
Whoa,
that.
that
Good.
one went on table 4.
Yep, that
Or
wouldn't
table
have
8, I'm
went.
sorry.
That wouldn't have went.
No.
But he made it.
There we go. 2 for Joey. We'll head over to Lucas to see where he's going to clean up the remainder of this rack.
One thing I noticed about...
Oh, no! Did I curse him? I think I cursed him. I think I cursed him.
No, he tried to do too much with it. Instead of just stopping it and,
Taking the medicine, yeah.
yeah, he just tried to force it over a little too much. He must have been more straighter than we could see here.
Mm-hmm.
He tried just get a little bit better. You should have just taken it from where it was, but hey, he's on the table. We're not.
This is true. He's the one playing. Just a note, he's playing for a difference between 650 or 2400.
Yeah, that's
So,
a big difference.
That's a big swing.
Well, he has himself in the Calcutta, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Difference between
So
650 and 2400.
So he's got to win the whole thing to make anything.
Yeah, he has to at least make second in order to profit something. So.
Yeah.
'Cause he's in for about 1700 right now.
I'm
so.
surprised he didn't cut that. He knows how these balls are so hard to cut.
Well,
Nice shot.
well,
I think he was trying to play a more conservative shot, make
Yeah.
Lucas
Well,
That's a-
make
that's a
Lucas work
smart
for it.
idea.
well, I seen him overcut a ball before where he hit it
Yeah.
into the rail.
Yeah,
And he was maybe he was thinking, okay, well, I'm not going to try that again.
yeah, because like on a regular table, that really isn't that hard of a shot. It's just a matter
Yeah.
of controlling the cue ball and getting a shot on the 9 ball would be the biggest thing.
Yeah.
But he just passed it up altogether.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, he might
It's
have been thinking,
actually
It's interesting. It's a veteran move, I believe.
yeah for that shot. It's a lot better than a shot that we saw earlier when they were playing Lucas. I see a lot of times, especially the first round, I saw kind of like a waiting safety that we saw before. Mark Kalungian was playing. He was down, I think, 4 or 5 nothing to Lucas, and they had two balls that were really locked up close to the rail, and you just kind of saw, kind of like just dink the cue ball into the 5 and kind of say, all right, Lucas, here's the same shot. Show me what you got. But, you do that against Lucas, you're going to get punished probably 99 times out of 100. And it's good to see that Greg is trying to come up with something a little more innovative.
Exactly. He's trying to slow him down, throw him off a little bit.
Yeah.
yeah, maybe slow his rhythm off just
Yeah.
enough
Oh, yeah.
to where it
I think
maybe
we have a
frustrates him a
lost
little bit.
party.
Yeah, Lucas going up and over.
There's a lost party walking on.
That was
tried
a
to
pretty good
make
shot.
That's crazy.
Tried to make that shot.
Greg will shoot at this.
Yeah, I think he's going to go for this one.
He's not gonna
Meanwhile,
play safe on this.
Joey's on the run on table 4. We got oops.
Yeah, this-
Yeah, so Joey's on the run on table 4. He's down on the 8 ball now, so he'll go up 3-1 over there. We're gonna stay on this table just to show the remainder of this rack, and then we'll swap over, update the score, and see what's going on over there. I think that Joey's not gonna want to work by the hour here. He's gonna want to he's gonna want to move pretty quickly. Oh, Greg didn't make that. That's the second one he's
Yeah,
given
he
away
was-
at the 8 ball.
Yeah, he's been having a problem with cutting that ball in.
He was
Yeah.
probably concerned about the cue ball going too far. It looked like he was playing more position for the 9 ball.
Yeah, the other thing too is, it is a hot day today.
Yeah,
You know,
and
there's a
they
little
will
bit of
slow it down,
humidity,
yeah.
and things have been slowing down a little bit. There's a
One-
little bit of moisture in the cloth.
Yeah.
And,
One thing I realized about this table here, particularly to play on it, because the pockets are so tight,
yeah,
is that you have to play to overcut it.
yeah,
You can't play it like you are on a regular table where we go in with a little bit of a miss. You have to play to overcut it
Yeah.
most of the time
Mhm.
when you get a shot like that. If you're cutting it, plan to cut it a little more,
Yeah.
because that's usually better.
that's usually probably what it needs.
Yeah.
That's exactly it.
As we're looking here,
Oh, I thought about it was in here. Never mind.
no. Why? What's up?
Bunch of people walking in our view.
I know, I saw that.
Yeah. Huh?
Ask
Say
him.
something about it.
Yeah.
Like, maybe put a sign up or something.
I don't know.
I'm not the one playing. Greg is, but.
No, I know. They keep walking back and forth. I saw that. Do you want me to go and sit there? That's probably won't stop it.
I don't know.
Well, you know
I
what?
saw that they had those little kids.
Unless you're
Yeah, it's
playing
hard
on,
to-
unless you're playing on TV, any other room that you go to in the country, you're gonna get the same problem.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to deal. It's hard to deal with foot traffic.
Yeah.
No,
Especially.
I feel his pain. I hear him.
Oh, me too.
Yes.
But
I had commented. I'm like,
No.
somebody's lost. Or it looked like there was a family
pretty much,
walking around the table.
pretty
Yeah.
much any tournament that you go to, or whichever table they play,
Yeah,
you
we
always
have-
people walking by.
We have tables 3 and 4. We have tables 3 and 4. I mean 3 and 6, 3 and 7. They're separating the players of the tournament. The only tough thing with that is that you can't really deal with the main foot traffic that are coming from the bathroom.
Oh yeah,
'cause
then they'd have to
the
go all the
bathroom
way
is right
around
there.
and
Yeah.
through the one
Yeah.
area, and
Yeah, I mean, it's
back
no
across.
it's no disrespect. It's just spectators don't see pool the same way either.
no,
You know.
they don't even know this is going on.
Yeah.
right
Yeah,
now.
no, as a family, they're just clueless that
Yeah.
there's anything going on. yeah.
Exactly.
Yep.
So it's
Yeah.
gonna happen wherever you go.
Well, Mike
unless
gave
you're
away.
really into it.
Yeah.
you're
Mike gave
not
away
gonna-
ball in hand here.
Yeah,
That's
I
trouble.
don't know what he did. It looked like he went to the rail and ended up scratching.
So while we're on that particular note of Mike, should note that we should probably get the player profile in for Joey Dupuy. I'll get the finally accurate one. I posted this player profile earlier today, and it was completely inaccurate. But of course, Joey coming from it's still not 100% accurate. What the heck? This is not Ryan Cullen. This is Joey Dupuy, guys. I've been doing this poor guy dirty all day long, and I feel bad.
You didn't get it.
Oh, I didn't get it. Oh, sorry about that.
Just letting you know.
There you go. I've been doing this poor guy dirty on his player profile all day long, and I feel bad for him. I feel bad for it. So Joe Dupuy, of course, he's been his homeroom, Sticks and Stones, shooting with his Zeus Q, the same shaft that comes standard with it. A hard leather tip
Yeah,
that he
that's
couldn't
interesting.
specify.
That's interesting. A hard leather tip.
Mhm.
That's old school.
That's
Yep.
usually what I play with. Same thing.
We all used to
Hard.
play with La Pros.
Yep.
Or a triangle.
And of course,
This
his
is even
Fargo
harder.
rating through the roof, about as high as you can get without being a pro. 707. He's been playing 35 years. What hasn't he done? 5th, 6th Turning Stone Classic. He was the tour champion for the New England 9-Ball Series. I want to say more than once. Budweiser Classic champion and the first American rotation champion. And he is now up 4-1 on this rack over here. He is making short work of this set. And it's no disrespect to Mike, but on paper, this is what we expected
Yeah.
from Joey.
Now, one thing about this guy, I watch him play a lot of times on the live stream from Snookers.
Yep.
And he's always playing really, really fast. And I was watching him last
Yeah.
night, and he was not playing fast.
I think he kind of settled into what Dr. Bob was playing like,
Yeah,
because he played
that's
Dr.
what it
Bob, and
was.
Dr. Bob's a very methodical player.
Yeah.
Well,
And
there's also another issue that everybody has to take into. You are talking single elimination,
Mhm.
so you have to slow down because you don't get another bite at the apple.
yeah, I don't think
You know,
that
people
Joey,
are-
I don't think that Joey wanted to suffer the potential humiliation of being knocked out in the first round. For Joey,
Yeah, he
that
was
probably
sweating it.
wasn't
Yeah.
expected. Listen, Dr. Bob gave him
All he can handle.
all he could handle and some, you know? I mean, Dr. Bob played, you know, it may not have been the cleanest match between the two of them,
Right.
but Bob held serve.
Yeah.
He did what was needed. Lucas is on the run again over on the other table. Since
That
this
was a
safety
nice
here,
shot.
we're going
That
to
was
run
a
over to
nice
here and
shot.
see the end of this rack.
Well, I need to learn how to do that.
Wouldn't it be nice? We're going to head over and see the last couple of balls that Lucas is shooting over on table 1. He's on the 8 ball now. He was on the 6 and made a couple balls really quick. He's looking to go up to 4-0. I want to say this would be a 2-pack if Lucas runs this out. Pretty sure he ran the last one. No, he missed the 8 ball. That's
Missed the
why.
8 ball.
He missed the 8 ball.
How many packages did he have in the last set?
Against Robert,
Yeah,
he had
two?
4. He had 4 total.
Yeah, so two,
Four
two.
total. It was
Two,
two
twos.
Yeah, two 2-packs. He ran the first 2-pack to go up 2 racks, and then to level it up, and then Rob won that rack, ran 2 to get to the hill, and then Lucas ran the set at 10-8.
Yeah,
It's
see
a-
now
it's a toughie.
he's the people walking by and he's stopping and he's getting up. A year ago he didn't do that.
Yeah,
He would just
but that's
fire
you know
it in.
that's finally some
No,
vet,
he's
a
starting to-
little veteran seasoning kind of rubbing
Yeah.
off onto his
Yeah.
rubbing off onto him. You know, you got to get up. I mean, this is for a lot of money. You
Yeah.
can't leave it to chance. Be like, oh, I'm not gonna get rattled. It's not a crime to say that you're gonna get rattled if someone walks by you.
Yeah,
You know?
exactly. Like how many times have you said, "Oh no, that's not going to bother me"? Boom.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
then you
listen,
jar the ball.
Listen, last Monday. I'm sorry, not last Monday. Last Thursday. This Thursday I was here. If a person moved a mite in front of
Yeah.
me, I was up. I was like, wow, can you not move? I
Yeah.
mean,
I love it. You can dial in. Somebody's talking outside of the restroom. I can hear what they're saying.
yeah.
But when
Especially me, I have exceptional hearing. So.
when you're playing good, then you don't hear any of it.
No, exactly. And that day I wasn't playing very good, so I heard everything. Anything that moved, I felt it. It was nuts. You know, and I played horrendously that day.
And he hit that one with a little harder than the last
Yeah,
time.
he had a
look at
little more
that.
gusto there. I think he's
Where's the 2 ball? It went down.
It's right,
Oh.
I think it's right here.
yeah, the 2 balls right there.
You
Yeah,
could,
this
yeah, so it's pretty.
5 ball's the only issue on this table.
Yeah, you just get the right angle on the 3. You're just going across and back, shoot it in the same time. No,
Yeah. Yeah, 100% as well.
let's see.
Oh, it's a 3 below the 5. I can't tell. I'm colorblind.
Yes, Derek. He also did win the Hall of Fame event as well.
Oh, he
I
did?
could,
That's a strong event.
yeah, Joey Dupuis did.
Yeah.
He doubled it, Mike DeShane. And yes, Derek, I mentioned that with him as well. I just, there's so many. I have only so many accolades I can put on that player profile, and unfortunately, for a guy like Joey or a guy like Lucas, I could go all day. I just throw on the ones that seem, important as well.
So, Bart, how far do you think Lucas is going to get as far as being a player?
Oh,
I
that's a
think-
great question.
I think
Wow.
he has great potential, but he needs to get out of Connecticut.
Yeah.
He needs to start traveling. If
Yeah.
you're only going to stay, okay, the one thing any great
Joey
player is
just
gonna tell you-
3-stroked about 3 shots.
the one thing any great player is going to tell you is that if you're staying in a room,
Yeah.
your
Gonna
homeroom, you're only going to get as good as that person in that room.
Right, you're
To
gonna
get
yeah.
championship play, you got to go where champions play and play.
Yep.
And you got to just get out there and start doing it. And he's young, and this is a young guy's sport. You're not going to get out of town at 40
No.
and expect to become a champion. You got to get out of town in your 20s and start to, really travel and play if you want to get there.
And Greg just gave away that 9 ball there to Lucas. So Lucas is up 5-0. We got 5-1 over here. Both of these games are quickly turning into runaways, and unless these two players do something to fix it, it's gonna be really, really tough.
Yeah. Well, when I first looked at the chart, I thought Lucas and Dupuis are the 2 strongest players
Oh, yeah.
by numbers in the tournament.
Yeah, on paper, for them to be on separate sides of the bracket, it almost tells you, hey, they could be there. They could be in the finals come the end, and they're both halfway there.
So now another question.
Yeah.
Add on to that, like before you could go on the road, you were not known, And now he almost has to do it in a different way if he's going to get out there and get experience. He needs a sponsor, and he needs to play in some of these big tournaments.
Yeah, it's the only way.
That's
It's
really
the only
the
way
only
you can
thing he
really
can
do
do.
it now. You can't go on the road and be hidden anymore. I mean, it's hard to do, especially him. He's not hidden.
No.
He's known the country over.
Well, it isn't even that. I mean, he can get out and start playing like really big events with top players in it,
Yeah.
and that's going to help too.
Yeah.
If he plays with top guys in top events, but it doesn't have to always be gambling.
Right.
It doesn't always have to be. You can get out there and you can play and you can draw someone,
Yeah.
like Shaw or Shane or Corey or somebody, and that's going to pick up your game no
Yeah,
matter
I mean,
where you go.
And,
So he needs someone to stake him in some big tournaments.
and
Yeah,
I mean, it's not to say that he's not. It's not to say that he's not trying. I mean, he did just go to the Maryland State Championship along
Yeah.
with Mike Matthew. He played Brendan Schuff and beat him even.
That's
So-
strong.
Well, that's good.
What's that tell you?
Well,
I
And
heard
Brendan Schuff is a former Moscone Cup participant. So
Yeah.
Well,
so.
we're not saying anything
hey.
bad against Lucas.
No,
It's just it's like how do you
no, but
get him there?
you're right.
Yeah.
You're exactly
He
right.
needs. I mean,
You know?
he needs to go like U.S. Open, Derby City, stuff like that, and play in all these events with
Yep.
guys like Billy Thorpe.
Well,
and Sky
unfortunately,
and all them.
I don't think that Lucas can go to Derby until 21 now.
Oh, how
No,
old
he
is
can't go.
19?
He can't go till 21 yet.
It's because they moved it off the Riverboat Casino.
Oh,
But I
They,
think
they
he
moved
could.
it inland, and once they moved it inland, it changed the rules.
But I think he could go if his father went with him, because he'd have to call. But I think that he can go as long as he's accompanied by one of his parents.
I don't know. Because I feel like he asked. I feel like he asked about that.
They'd have to basically call down there.
Yeah,
and
I don't
ask.
know how. I don't know what the laws are like.
See, there it is.
He
You
did
see
it
it
again
going?
in that pocket again.
But he got away with it again too. He didn't leave much. He has
Yeah.
to back cut this
I
in
wonder if
and
that's
go
in
through
his
rails.
head, missing that shot in that
Yeah,
pocket.
I'm unsure what the laws are for
I-
Derby City now.
But he's only going to get as good as whoever's playing in this room,
Correct.
and he has to
Yeah.
get out there, and that's how he's going to really make a name for himself.
He's been-
I already know he
back
has one. He
cut
just
this-
has to make a
yeah.
really big name.
Yeah.
That's all.
Oh, Mike missed the
Yeah.
Mike missed the 7. I'm pretty
Oh,
sure
he
Mike
missed
Some
just.
good though, I think.
No, he got him behind the 9.
I'm pretty sure Mike just missed the 7 and might have given away the entire rack to Joey. Might have given away the 7-8-9. I think he just gave the 7-8-9 away because there were still 3 balls on the table
yeah.
when Joey started racking. So I think the wheels are starting to fall off.
Play it out. Play it out.
Well, he's
You
got.
never know.
Greg got a chance to get on the board right here.
Yeah, Greg's left a shot. So I mean, I should note that these matches are going obscenely quick, and even if these matches do end early, we are not going to start the finals early. The finals will still be at 8 p.m. tonight.
I will be here
And
for it. That's what I signed on for.
yep.
So maybe we could just get a table and go hit some balls.
Yeah, actually, I might just do
Whoa.
that. It's funny. I've been aching. All these people playing. I've been aching to hit balls all weekend, and I haven't left the booth. So
Yeah, there's a lot of
I've
energy
been aching
out
to
there.
hit some balls. I mean, we got a lot of top guys here. Like I said, Jeremy Sosi's in the house tonight.
Yeah.
So we got a bunch of great players here. Tommy Seminaro's in the building. We saw Bobby Hunt
Genevieve,
earlier.
Bobby Hunt,
Yeah.
chickens out
Spectators and participants have to be 21 years of age. That comes from Bobby Lewis.
Okay.
So
Well, I didn't know for sure what they had made a call for.
yeah, it's once they moved it off the riverboat, they fell under, I guess, different laws. I guess because they were on the water, it was a little different. It wasn't on land, so they could get away with certain things. But
But like Bobby Hunt was saying, you could get a hotel room for $15, back in the day,
Yeah,
and
way
they
back
could move
when.
around. Now it's $100 for a flea bag.
pricey.
Yeah, so it's
I mean,
expensive.
If you stay at the hotel, it
know.
costs you $1,000+ for the week.
Yeah.
More
I
than
mean,
that.
And sometimes they want you to stay at the.
If-
I know in the WPBA, a lot of times they want you to stay in the host hotel.
I mean the when it comes to that, I mean, you think about it this way: if you are going to any event, Darren Jevons kind of had the best analogy for it. If you're going to go to any event in state, it's whatever you're paying. But if you're going to leave, no matter what the event is, whatever you think you're paying, triple it.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever you think you're paying, triple it. It's going to be food, lodging, gas, the whole 9 yards. Triple
Yeah.
it.
So he's 19 or did he just turn 20?
He's 19.
Okay.
He'll be 20 in October.
It'll go fast, but
Yeah.
still. Yeah, I agree with you that he's got to get out.
Joey running. Wow, I think Joey just tried to kick something 2 rails and missed, so he leaves ball in hand for Mike. Let's head
No,
over
I
to
think
table
that was,
4
I
and
think that
actually
was
see
Mike
some of
that
that
was
game.
in the ball in hand for. Is that Mike or
Yeah.
Joey?
That's Joey.
That's Joey.
got ball in hand now. So that was Mike that just
Yeah,
hit
that was Mike.
Yeah. So at this point,
Yeah, I just feel that you just
he may have
Yeah,
run
he's
into
checkmate.
he
Yeah.
may have run into a brick wall.
yeah.
He's gonna get as good as Phil Davis and Rob Pierce, and he'll hit a wall at some point.
Yeah. There it is, right there.
But he is playing awfully good. His stroke is beautiful.
Yep. Well, he was good that he started young.
Yes. You've always found that the later you go, the more your capacity for learning dips.
Yeah.
But it also gets harder. I mean, as you get older, a lot of the guys in
Life.
here that have played tournaments for years and gambled and stuff that are in the room, that they'll tell you the same thing. I mean, now it's nothing like it used to be.
Yeah.
You used to have 100 pool halls in Connecticut and a tournament every night, and then big ones on the weekends. And now you're like struggling just to find events that are close to home.
Well, that and the
Yep.
money too. It goes with the money. I've noticed that.
Yep.
When the economy's doing really well, then pool does well. When the economy tanks, pool tanks. But anyways, nice talking to you guys. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna leave you to your
Leave us to our devices.
leave you to your devices. And thanks
It
for
was
having
great
me.
to see you
I
as
should note
always.
that we started this match at 5. It's 5:33, and we're already looking at 7-1 and 6-1
And
or 5-1.
This will be the first time in this tournament that anything like this has happened.
With the exception of the first match, Lucas did have a runaway against Mark. He was up 10-0. He probably should have won 11-0.
Oh, Okay,
and he
I
missed
forgot
a 9
about
ball.
that.
He missed
I
a
was
9
sitting
ball
there
in the hole.
watching it.
But Joey is up
Yeah, and he's moving.
significantly
Yeah,
here.
he's moving now.
But he
All right,
finds
guys.
his rhythm and he'll go.
Yeah.
That's for sure. All right, it was great to see you.
Yeah, nice to see you too, sir. Thank you very much. For
Joanne,
having me.
much appreciated.
See you
See you
later.
after.
You good?
Alrighty, back to the action here. We'll head over. Looks like Mike is in.
Oh, Mike has done great for himself.
Oh,
no
I
matter how
didn't.
you
I
look
didn't
at-
just pocket your money. I didn't change anything yet, Don. Don't worry. I gotta add you. I gotta add you to the other one as well. So don't worry, Don. I saw your donation and I'm really happy about it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, Mike missed that one. So looks like another run out possibility for Joey.
Yeah, and
I
Greg's
am
got
gonna-
another chance to get another game on the board right here.
Yep. Greg's gonna try to claw his way back into the set, which is
And
definitely what he's.
he's definitely capable.
Yes, he is. We're gonna put Don on the thing while I've got him here. There we go, Don. You're in. You're in. See, I told you. I don't forget. Oh, Greg's trying to get a little closer here.
Yeah, I don't see a problem from here for
No.
Greg.
No, he should be just fine.
Yeah, he's good.
Joey's down on the 5. He just played safe on the 5, so I think he put Mike in the. I think he's putting Mike in the torture chamber for a little bit.
See the one.
Oh, he spun it out.
Yeah,
he
he
spun
jumped.
that ball away.
Now he jumped on that shot.
Yeah,
If you rewind it, you can see it. He jumped up.
yeah.
See, Joey has that fast rhythm. He's used to it. Once he gets into it, he just runs.
Yeah, it's definitely nice to see all the new names on the donation stream and all the people that are sharing. Thank you so much for sharing for sharing and adding donations. If you want to make a donation, you can. We've got all of our information on the how-to. I'm even going to post the links here as well. Brian, thank you so much for your donation as well. Don't worry. I try to keep the most recent 5 in there as well, and it's been hard. We have a lot of donations this weekend, so again, much appreciated for adding your donation to it. I promise you, it will go to a good cause. Thank you for what you did, Brian. It's much appreciated.
All right, here we go again. Lucas is up.
Yeah, Lucas up
going
6-1. Yeah, it's for both games.
Yeah, be done in under an hour.
Yeah, Joey, before Lucas breaks here, we'll head over. Joey's actually left ball in hand for Mike, so I don't think Mike can miss this one. I really don't.
Yeah.
I think he's gonna string a rack back here.
Like I
Yeah.
said, I was definitely impressed with how Mike's been playing this tournament. He played really well.
Yeah, he has played great. It's been something to watch. You know, he's really come through as a dark horse in this event.
He's definitely. It's nice to see him slow down to the fast pace I'm used to seeing out of him.
Yeah.
He was really fast paced, and he would miss a lot of balls because he shot fast and one stroked everything.
Mm-hmm.
But now this has been a nice change to see him really play good and slow.
Yeah, it's given him the opportunity to show some seasoning. I mean, you know, he's definitely improved. You know, I keep joking with him. I told him I go your stock with me just went significantly higher. If you want to get a game, I go, I'm gonna need at least a lot of weight. I don't think he's willing to give it to me.
Well, you never know. One day he might jump and say, "Okay, I'll try it."
I might think for a millisecond before I pop in. I might also get horrendously beaten too. If he plays anything like he played this weekend, I have no shot.
Well, you never know. You're just as capable.
There we go, right there. Good safety. Greg's trying to get his head above water here. Oh, he gets a good hit.
Yep, and he made it. Well, he left it
So
on the
what's
side.
so okay? Through the whole what's Bart Revesi been doing the whole pandemic? How you been?
Bart Revesi has been on chemo and radiation, and hasn't
I have been
playing a whole lot.
I have been closely monitoring your fight. How are you doing?
I'm all right. I'm getting my numbers came back good. I passed my CAT scan and my PET scan and my MRI, and they didn't find anything. And now it's just my body doesn't feel great on the inside, but I look good on the outside. I
Well-
lost a lot of weight, but it wasn't the right way.
No, yeah, exactly. The last time I saw you before the pandemic, before I saw you, I was like, you weren't the smallest guy. No, you were a big guy, but you weren't the smallest guy in the world. And
Yeah.
now you're kind of a little bulked up. You got the chest going right
Well,
now.
that's because I lost weight,
Yeah.
and you could see it.
Insane. You're working out up top. And see there, I saw you built this huge barn. Is that on your property? It's like a horse barn.
Yeah, we built this big,
awesome.
huge riding arena, and for riding, we do riding lessons, and we do like Wounded Warrior.
Do you have
We're
like
all-
a boarding facility or?
We're not doing any boarding at the moment. Because
Yeah.
we're just doing kids with disabilities, and
Oh,
like I said,
okay.
Wounded Warrior is another
Yeah.
thing my sister does, and we've been doing really good with that.
That's really awesome stuff. I mean, the last time it's been a long time since probably like 2013 or 2014 since I've been to a stable area that did something for exactly that for those who suffered from PTSD
Yep,
or
that's exactly what
or
she's
for
doing
wounded
too.
warriors or kids that are special needs children as well, and
And we have people come every week for to do their lessons
Yep.
and do their do their therapy, and it's been going along real good since we've got it up and running.
it's a really good story. I remember I did a story for the Arizona News about that. It was tied in, of course, with a story that involved a law that would expand the definition of service animal in the state of Arizona, and it was a really interesting story. I just love how people can use horses as service animals.
Yep,
You
just
know,
can't
for-
bring it
for
on a
things like
plane.
that. Yeah, but you can use them for therapeutic needs. And I never really thought about how therapeutic just riding a horse could be. Even just walking around,
Well,
a stable in a circle is.
Yeah, well,
is-
like I said, it's not even that. It's they get people get up there and they just get next to them and they like to be with them, and they're very calming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're really awesome. I mean, my mother was always the biggest fan of horses. She just loves seeing just beautiful horses, whether it be chestnut mares or the dark black horses. I forget which type of horses they are, but it's just since we got both tables racking, we'll go quick to our sponsors here.
Yes.
Thank our sponsors for everything. But I've always had a soft spot in my heart for just beautiful horses in general. Of course, I also have a very soft spot in my heart for everybody who's here on the stream, who is sponsoring the Sharkstream, and also all the 71 people that are watching. You guys just saw Greg Antonakos walk away with another rack there, so he's down 6-2. We're going to get back over to the action on table number 4 because it looks like they're breaking right now. And I believe I saw the glove of Mike Matthew down on the shot. He's down 8-2.
There he is.
Joey Dupuy. That's actually
That's
Joey.
Joey. You can tell by how fast he's stroking the ball.
Yeah, you can tell by the fact that he's not wearing a glove either. Funny that both him and Mike are both lefties. And I didn't realize until today. I've played Joey before, and I didn't realize he's a lefty. I had no clue. The killer southpaw that he is.
Yeah, he's a great player.
Yeah, he's moving the rack out of the way now. He's getting down, just trying to dial in on this shot right here. Mike is. Ooh, no bueno.
No, but he didn't leave him a great shot.
No.
9 feet.
He left Joey the same shot.
9 feet.
He said,
It might be a little easier if it's frozen.
He said, "Go ahead, Magic Man, show me your stuff."
He might turn a little magic if it's
He's
frozen.
going into it.
Yeah, he's yep. See, there it is.
Woo-hoo!
Oh, see.
He caught the point of the pocket, but still, that was a great shot.
Oh,
Let's see that one on instant replay if we can get the instant replay to work for us here.
Yep. Most
He
definitely.
hit that one. He had that one with the right punch.
It's so much easier when it's frozen on the rail.
Oof. What a great shot there. Oops. Oh, meant to go back to table 4, not table 8. We'll go back to table 8 in a second. Table 4 in a second.
Greg's got another shot to put another beat on his side.
Yes, he does. We've also got ball in hand for Mike after that miss. I had meant to go back to table 4 afterwards. My apologies for that. So many things. We have so many new tricks, things that we can do.
And it's a great setup in here. It really is
Yeah.
nice.
I really do like the inside, and of course, you can even just move the. If I don't know if it's too bright, but
No, it's fine.
actually, turn it down just a little bit, about like 3/4. It's atmospheric. Now we can see the table maybe a little better.
A little more.
Atmospheric. Put the dimmer switch in here. You know, if you're watching.
Oh, there you go.
Mike's got a good shot there.
Yeah, he just wants to come back. There you go.
And Greg is running over on the other side. So look at this. The two people that are having to battle back into this set, they're getting their chance. They get a couple games in.
That's a nice angle to go back and forth.
Yep. Oh, Greg missed his 6 ball. Mike, on the other hand, did not miss his 7 ball.
No, Mike's a grinder. He's not going to he doesn't give up much. He just keeps going.
This is true. He's
Pool's one of those games where just because you're down 3 or 4 racks doesn't mean you're going to lose. You just have to find a way to battle back,
Yep.
and you have to find a way to win.
Yep. Great.
That's what makes the game so interesting.
A great lesson to learn is that until that last 9 ball falls, the game is still on. You know.
Yep. There's always a chance. That's what Jimmy Rimpey used to say. He said, "Oh, never give up. No matter if you're down, you just got to keep grinding away. And even if you do lose, and you that way that you start to grind in all your matches just keeps flowing from one match to another, and you just start, grinding out every match no matter where you are."
And Lucas Werner up 7-2. How about that? We'll head over to table 4 where they've already broken the rack. These guys are playing at light speed over here.
Yeah, it's going to be under an hour. We'll both be done with both matches.
Man, that could be scary. That'd be a scary thought. I don't know what I'll do for the next hour and a half.
Actually, it'll be like almost 2 hours.
I'll just get the finals ready. That's what I'll do. Spend my time to get the matches out there.
Good thing I brought my cues. I was thinking about leaving them home.
Yeah, I know.
Find somebody to
exactly.
play with.
Hey, something. I don't care if I know I'm going to a pool hall and not even play. If I'm walking into a room, I'm walking in with cues.
Even though I've been sick for like the last 4 years, I always, it's like this pool's like my heroin. I just love to hit balls. I love to play. I've already done everything I can with pool. I've done a lot, and I just,
You just do it for the love now.
No, I've always just loved to play.
Mm-hmm.
Even if I'm not running racks, I still just like to get out there and play. Maybe catch a tournament when I can. And
How many of you guys in the comment section feel the same way? How many of you guys are getting lost in the sea of blue felt? How many of you guys are doing that right now? That's what I want to know. Who's watching from a pool hall? Comment in that comment section. Let me know what pool hall you're watching from right now.
well, just
There'll
love,
be some.
just love to shoot. Just if you're doing it, for a living and stuff, that's great. A lot of people do nowadays. There's not as much money as it was back in the 80s or 90s. like it was back then. Back then there was a lot more money than there is today.
Well, there's,
But it's for guys like me that were around during those days and played a lot of pro events and did that, and it just did every aspect of the game.
mm-hmm.
You get to the point where you just still love to play because a lot of you already did your time, and
Yeah.
now you just like to play. Like like Bob Darges, he loves to play.
Yep.
He wants to play. He wants
I
to
have to
compete.
say,
but he doesn't
of-
have to compete like in everything that comes up.
Having seen Bob over the last couple of weeks, because he's been in this event and he's been setting up to gearing up for this event, I have noticed that I don't think there's anything that gets him down. I really don't. He could be up 10-0, down 10-0, doesn't care. He's just out there just
'Cause
competing
he wants to have
and
fun.
oh my goodness, Mike.
Wow, that
My
one's gonna
goodness.
hurt. That one's gonna hurt.
Yep, that was a nice little run until that happened.
Yeah, he was trying to get down there, and he was trying to get there, and he tried to get in that little window, and it just caught him.
Yep, it's like that. Now you got 4 balls left for Joey, who doesn't need any help.
No, he doesn't.
Nobody needs to give him a thing to give him the capability here.
No, he doesn't. He's not looking for any handout
Yeah.
or help. He just, especially with 4 open balls on the table.
Nobody wants to be handed in these racks and saying, "Here you go, buddy.
Yeah.
Here's a little gift to get you by." You're like,
It's like
that's
it's like giving Strickland ball in hand on the 9.
yeah. You may as well just
All
rack
day.
it up.
I just love to play now. People want to play as much as they can when they get older. It's a relax.
Yeah.
It's relaxing for them. Plus, you get to go out and see all your friends.
Yeah,
and
of
have
course.
Enjoy yourself. Just
Speaking
like
of,
these guys coming here, you get to see all the guys from the past, and they're still around. They're just not playing as much, but
Yeah,
it's still a fun place to gather.
Speaking of friends, your friends and your friends and the couple people that we added there, we got our chance to get to at least bring your team with a two-peat back to Vegas. So
I hope you guys do.
we're hopeful. It's really hopeful. Greg Antonakis just won a rack over there, so it's 7-3.
These guys are taking a
on
break.
the opposite side. Yeah, I don't blame Mike taking a break after that. If
think,
that's the case.
Yeah, they're going to take a little break right now.
Yeah.
After that scratch, Mike probably needs to gather his thoughts a little bit.
Yeah.
Run to the bathroom and wash his hands. Take a little break.
I'm going to try to change Greg's score here. I do realize that it's 7-3. I keep trying to grab onto my little number 2 there, and it's not doing it. There it goes.
I wish you guys from my old team all the best of luck. I hope you do go back to Vegas.
I hope that we do too. It would be nice to send a team there. I mean, it'd be I'll have a slightly extended stay if we make it because I'm already going for the singles. So
You know what? You got a good chance. You got a good team,
yeah.
and you should be able to do just fine. You got a good, strong bunch of players.
Yeah, Jimmy's really come through there too. I mean, he played so many. Jimmy Denegris, for those of you guys who are curious, we were able to pick him up. He played so many good matches. In the he's always the guy that opened up for us. So he just opened up and kind of steamrolled the people that he played, and that really helped.
Well, Jimmy's been around
He's a
forever.
blast. I'd love to get him in the booth too. God, the stories he's got.
He's
I remember
funny.
I remember the one story he told me that his father, some guy came calling to play his father at Milford Rec, and his father didn't want to play, so he told Jimmy to go up there and play. And Jimmy tells the story far better than I do because I don't have all the details, but from what I remember of the story, it was probably one of my favorite stories Jimmy ever told me.
Yeah,
If I ever get him in the booth, I promise I'm going to ask him about it.
he's funny. He's got a lot of great stories. He really does.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's an awesome player. I've learned a boatload from him. Just one about the pool world, and two, just about the game in general. He showed me the good side of the world, and he's even giving me a couple of stories about the dark side of the pool world that we don't like to talk about. Because I mean, there's this game's got both sides. It's got it's got the nice side of the coin and the not so nice.
Well, I think you have that with every sport. I don't think anything is like ever
nothing's pure.
good. You're going to have there's going to be a dark side to whatever it is. I don't care if it's basketball, football, baseball.
Yeah,
hockey.
there's
So
nothing. There's not a
just-
single major sport that's
Right.
100% pure.
Everything has a dark side to it.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is in the world. It's just not. It's not one. Like you said, there's no pure sport. It's just the way it is.
You got to admit that Pool has done a significant amount to clean up its dark side, you know, and really kind of make its image that somebody would really enjoy. I mean, if it didn't do that, do you think that we'd be getting, you know, the player bases that are growing, you know, daily, weekly, every month? You know, I mean, the player bases are growing out there, even if they're not the greatest players in the world. There's still people out there enjoying the game.
Oh yeah, well you're going to get a lot more amateur players
Yeah.
that want to play leagues
Yeah.
than you are pro players, because there's just not the money in it like there was back in the 80s and early 90s before the crash and all the pool halls closed up and the players disappeared and went to the casinos and played cards for their money instead of playing pool. It's just a totally different world now.
Joey on this 9-ball to go up to the hill.
Joey's up 10-3.
He just broke and ran that rack, so he's looking to get to 11-3 really, really quick here. That was a break and run that he just ran.
Oh, and Joey gets his rhythm. It don't take him too long to get going.
No.
He's just quick. Bang, 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 bang.
Yep.
You know?
He ran that rack in about 75 seconds.
He was probably slower yesterday just because he needed to win those matches. And now that he's feeling more comfortable, he's getting back into his little faster pace.
Yep.
Because, you know, he might have made a couple more mistakes if there was a B-side.
Yeah.
But knowing there is none.
Yeah,
well,
maybe down to Dr. Bob, he might have
Yeah.
just kind of resigned. Oh, well, I guess I'm going to be on the B side, and we'll go from there and just play perfect from there. But
Yeah, because you always get that chance in 99% of every tournament you're playing. There's always a B-side, and over here there isn't.
Yep.
So you have to play a little bit more tentative and, you know, not rush everything so fast. Be sure not to make a mistake or miss a ball because you don't get the second bite.
yeah, Lucas is up. Lucas is going to be up 8-3 here after he makes this ball. And then we're going to go over to Joey's game, and we're going to watch what could be the final rack. I just saw the break, and the break looks pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
So he's on the 4-ball. He's got 5 balls away from the
Yeah.
finals.
I don't see a problem.
No.
Just
I
stop.
think this is going to be a 2-pack for set, guys.
Stop. No, went down.
Yeah, he's letting the cue ball go. He knows
Yep.
that the cloth travels, and
Yep.
he's not afraid to let the
Yeah,
cue ball
follow
fly.
it. Follow it over, and it's just pretty much a foregone conclusion.
Yeah, if you're Mike, I think you just shake hands now, call it
Yep,
a day.
he did.
Yeah, he did. He called it a day right there. So
Yeah, he knew. Well, you know what? He's good about it. He's, you know, knows you can't.
he
win them all.
knows. He knows who he's playing. You know.
At least
so,
he made his money back.
So we'll head back over to
Lucas.
Lucas and Greg Antonakos, and they sit at 8-3. That match 54 minutes.
Wow.
Man, definitely didn't. He don't work by the hour. That's a fact.
Yeah. It's oh yeah, it was a good match.
All right. So.
Okay. Well,
All right, Lucas, what you got?
Let's see.
You know who you're facing now if you win. So.
oh, you know, he got a little bit of a bad bump there with the 4-ball into the 2, but he may feel comfortable enough to like fire this across just because he's ahead so much.
I think he feels all right. I think he's looking good.
He's looking at it. He's thinking, okay, well, you know, I'm way ahead. I'm gonna shoot this
Plays
in
the bank. And
just like that. See, yeah. Well, he'd feel a little bit more comfortable because he's got a nice cushion.
yeah, these two are gonna be rolling.
Oh.
He missed the 4. He got a little
He got a little.
squirrely.
Yep. And the funny thing is, people don't understand. Like, if you're playing a guy like Greg, you know, something like that could turn around and bite you in the behind.
Yeah.
You know, you may miss that shot, and
Greg
and all
might
of a
put
sudden,
2 more on you.
Yeah, and all of a sudden you don't realize that the balls don't let you shoot after that for a while. And next thing you know, you're shaking the guy's hand.
Yeah.
You know, it's happened to me so many times. You know, it's just unreal how it can happen.
Yeah, I can't tell you. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've been in a situation where I missed a shot and then realized, wait a minute, I'm not going to win this. I'm going to lose the set.
Yeah, it can happen. You know, you just have to. But I think we're all capable of doing. I missed it.
Oh,
He's gonna get. Oh wait.
he's going to get a bit of a roll. I
Yeah,
think.
I
We'll
think.
go
I
to the
don't think you
overhead.
can see it. I don't think. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. He's looking at. Yeah, looking at it like he can see it.
Yeah, he cut it all the way down like it had eyes. I tried to get the
Yeah.
angle on it before he shot it, but Lucas is not making any any minced words about it. He's saying, "Listen, Joey, I want you, and I'm coming quick. This will be 9-3 if he makes this." So how about this? 9-3. Lucas 2 racks away.
Oh.
He made that one. He made that one look a little weird when he shot
Yeah,
it.
it caught both rails going in, the bottom and the other one. You got the whole, you one stroke it. He didn't really take his time shooting that.
Tom Brodeur, John Porto, Brandon Coley, Andrew Downs, thank you so much for joining in. Hope you guys are enjoying these semifinal matchups. As we go into the finals here, we'll be seeing what looks to be a pretty decent final. I mean, I'm not counting Greg out 100% yet, but I'd probably have to say if there was a percentage like a game cast percentage that was going on here, I'd probably like Lucas about 90%.
Yeah,
right
after
now.
that one, I thought Greg was going to get out, but after that, I'd have to give it all to Lucas from here.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't get a shot at the one, but he'll probably just play it safe.
I like Greg for trying to make a game out of this too. I mean, he's definitely not gonna quit. He's gonna try to put together a couple more racks and put a little bit of pressure on Lucas.
Oh, of course. Of
The
course.
balls are all tied up, so this one could be a more lengthy battle than normal. He's asking to see if the balls move.
Well, you're never out of it, no matter what the score is. I mean,
Yeah.
anything can happen in 9-ball. 9-ball's a strange game. I've
do
seen
you
it
see
happen
the-
too many times.
Do you see the 9-ball here?
It's right there.
Yeah, and that's what I mean. It's right next to the 6-ball, and
Well, he's got a shot at the.
he doesn't have a cut. He's just gonna play the safe. That's a good shot.
Yep, he locked him up right next to it.
He's
So-
in the rack too. So
Yeah. Well, now it depends on whether that 6-ball goes or not. It's tucked up pretty tight against the 9.
yeah, I don't think the 6-ball goes immediately. You might see Lucas is probably gonna hit this ball. He's gonna go 2 rails around, come underneath the 7.
Yeah, he has to go underneath it. Just like that.
Yeah.
Yep, he got it. Good hit.
Good shot there. That's the thing too. You got to be real careful. If you leave a ball in hand here and leave the 2-ball all the way up here, one of these guys is going to be a threat to try to 3-foul you.
Yep.
I should know. You wouldn't believe it. I know you've been watching, but we've only had one 3-foul occur this entire day.
Yeah, I missed it. I don't know. I didn't see it.
You wouldn't believe who was the one who 3-fouled.
Had to be Lucas or Joey.
Nope.
No.
Close, but no. It's Pete Genovese.
Really?
Yeah, Mike Matthew, 3-fouled Pete Genovese to tie up the set
Huh.
at 5-5, I believe it was.
I
If I remember, that was the score. I could be slightly off on that.
I was watching that match and I had to walk away from
Yeah.
my TV for a little bit,
Yeah.
and it's probably when I missed it.
Yeah,
'Cause I've been trying to catch most of the matches before I came down.
Yeah, sure. Good shot there by Lucas. Greg is. I can see Greg playing safe right here.
Oh yeah, he's gonna try to put him down the
He's
other end
cutting it.
again.
Yeah, he tried to play safe. Yeah, I can see him playing safe again. There's just no value in trying to go for a run out here with the 6 the way it is.
Well, you can't from where he was. You gotta try to block Lucas up, and Lucas got a better shot at doing it right here than Greg had. Just
Look at
like
this
that.
one.
That's a nice touch.
Yeah.
Very nice touch.
Lucas says, "Go ahead, Greg. Time for you to kick."
Yep. I think Greg hits this. I don't think he has too much of a problem.
No, not at all.
And look,
He's
you know,
almost
he came
kick-backed
close.
it.
Almost. Oh, so he still has some work. Lucas still has some work to do if he pockets this ball.
Almost.
He's still got some work to do. Everything's a little tight.
The 6-ball is weird, I mean, the 6-ball just doesn't really get too far from the 9-ball here.
It just depends on whether it passes in the right. It doesn't look like it passes to the left. Look, but if it passes by the 9 to the right, then he has a shot.
I'm pretty sure it doesn't pass at all.
Can't really tell from the sign. We gotta go overhead and then see.
Yeah, I don't think that the 6 doesn't pass in any of
No.
those pockets. So
Nope, it does not. You are correct.
we're gonna see if Lucas wants to draw all the way back for the 6, or if he's just gonna stop it there and try the bank or something interesting.
Maybe the carom too might be on.
It might be. He's
That's
looking
what
at it.
That's what he's playing for.
Wow. All right, so you're going to see Lucas call the pocket up here.
Yep, he's calling the right hand corner pocket.
That's the pocket. He's looking
Yep.
at the carom now.
Don't hit. You can't hit this too hard, or else it'll skid off. He's got to hit a nice little, just like that.
Just hit it beautifully.
Yep, just
How
like
about that? Lucas is on the hill.
Yep, just like that. He didn't have to hit it hard.
He's up 10-3, and
Because what most people do is when they get a shot like that, they hit it as hard as they can.
yeah,
You got to hit it soft so the ball doesn't skid off.
yeah, I'm guilty of that too. You know, you hit it, just you try to hit it and make the ball go in. Instead of doing that, you just kind of chow it off.
And he hit it real nice. Just enough speed to get the job done.
Just pocket speed. That's all you need just to make the ball.
Yep. Well, you make a lot more balls if you hit stuff pocket speed.
Yep.
So, that's I think what Mike learned is that he missed so many balls hitting him so hard that he had to slow down.
Yeah.
And slowing down is what is making him play a lot better because he's hitting the balls not as hard.
Yeah.
And they're going in.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me.
Like I said, I was impressed with him this weekend. It was really nice to see that change. And I
Yeah.
think, being around as long as I've been, I think, I could see that because I come here to Yale and play, and I've seen that change just in a couple of days.
Yeah,
You
it's
could just see
definitely been a big big improvement. I mean, this is definitely a game of Mike's that I haven't seen before. And I mean, I've played him quite a few sets. I've seen him in quite a few tournaments. I've seen him play some good balls, but these are definitely sets that I haven't seen Mike play before. In terms of guys that he's been playing, most of these guys that he played today probably should be giving away a couple of games if they play. And this weekend he showed that maybe that's not so true.
Yep, I agree. And I think that, as long as hopefully he just keeps going at that pace, and I think he's going to do good things down the road.
Yeah. Good shot there by Greg.
Yep, this is nice. He's, is that the 3 on the right after that? Or is that
Yes,
the 7?
it is. No, that's the 7 ball.
That's the 7.
So he's playing for the 4 here.
Okay.
So just
That
so
must
you guys are keeping an eye too, we got 71 people out there. If you guys are liking what you're doing, or if you guys are liking what you're watching here, we've got the finals. They're going to be coming up at 8 o'clock. No matter who happens to win, whether it be Joey, Joey is already in, but whether it be Lucas or Greg here. And if you guys are liking that, please drop a like, drop a share, drop a follow, drop a donation. That would be awesome too. Whatever you can do, whether it be the like, the share, the follow, $1, $5, $10, $2,000, your choice. I mean, whatever floats your boat. It all goes to a good cause in what we're doing here. We're doing our best to try to give you the best possible production that we can. Greg continuing to.
He shot
no.
that too fast again.
Just like that, this set might be over, because I was thinking to myself, I had a minute or two to talk here. We might be going to a new rack, and unfortunately, I think Greg's running out of steam real quick.
Well, Lucas is another one you don't need to be like opening the door for with
No.
open table and 4 or 5 balls. Here, he already shook his hand. He conceded.
Oh, did he already give it away?
Yeah.
Wow.
He
I
must be
looked
tired.
down. I looked down for a minute, and
Yeah, I caught you.
yeah, I looked down for a minute. The next thing I know, it's all set. So, Greg Antonakos has conceded the rest of the rack. Lucas ran it out anyway, because why shouldn't he? And we are going to be seeing a Titanic final for the tournament.
So
Winner will be making $3,800 versus $2,400. I want to thank all of our sponsors. Go ahead, Mark.
Make sure everybody tunes in. Put it down. 8 o'clock is the finals. It's going to be
8
fantastic.
p.m.
And we will be back in here
Yep.
to do more commentary.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a hell of a match because you got 2 guys that really want to win.
Yeah, I want to thank everybody for all they're doing, all of our great sponsors, all the great donations. And again, thank you so much for all of this. We are going to talk about that. And Bobby has a little bit of something to say. What's going on there, Bobo?
So we're discussing, they want to do the finals at 7. I have no issue with that. It's an hour away. But I want to get confirmation on it from everybody. So I don't know if we want to stay and talk for a minute. I'll come right back. We still have an hour to take a break, but I mean, this way we can get
Yeah,
home.
as long as both players agree, I mean, we can amend the schedule to get it done just a little bit earlier.
That's what I'm
No
thinking.
problem there.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Fine with
So,
me. I'm here.
all right, cool. All right, so I'll let you know. I'm going to talk to Joey right now and find
All
out.
right.
He already agreed.
He agreed. So, all right,
All right,
it's
there we
7
go.
o'clock.
All right, guys.
New
Schedule
change of
change.
plans. 7 o'clock.
So
See?
an hour from now.
Go get your sandwiches and eat them up and get ready to watch this epic battle.
That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a meatball sub.
Yep.
Absolutely. Go
Have
get
something to
one.
eat before
My wife's making it too, so it should be good.
before the finals. So
Wow.
everybody tune back in 7 o'clock instead of 8.
All right, 7 o'clock. New
See you at
time
7 o'clock.
earlier for you.